These are miscellaneous Nikon accessories, an old Nikon F film camera, and a couple of adapters. This is from an MBD 100, MBD 200. So this is all listed together as an auction, and the prices listed here are just what I found from just giving it a quick image search. I think both the camera and this adapter was a little more expensive. So everything else is pretty much the same. There's some things I couldn't really find too much information on. Some of these eyepieces, I'm just kind of going off what maybe one or two was worth. And I guess if the auction doesn't sell, or maybe if somebody messages me and they're interested in a particular product, maybe after the auction or some time, I could relist, let's say, one of these products. It'd have to be more than 10 though. I wouldn't want to just ship out something more than 10. I think I put up like a minimum of like $50. So I guess I'll just go through one by one here in this video of what I have. This is, again, my grandfather's. He's been a photographer since the 60s, and transitioned to film, or to digital, from film to digital. I haven't tested anything. That's another thing. I think that's also why I put the Nikon motor drive. I saw it on eBay. It said tested, great condition. Yeah, so I haven't tested anything, and the condition may not be the best. I could just say like this is $100. And you can see it's a little, can't see. It's a little dusty in there. It's hard to see. Let's see. All right. So, let's see here. And everything works pretty good. Dial's working, this is working. Yeah, everything. Pretty good condition. Let's open this up. Yeah, so this looks condition. Except for this top part here, it looks like it's starting to warp. Comes with some, I guess, instruction manuals, some pamphlets here. It's got the another backing and straps. Power pack, Nikon motor drive. This is for the F36. So I guess I'll go down the line here. This doesn't attach to that. Looks pretty good. This is for the MD4. Again, everything is Nikon. and untested. There's a little bag. I think this is for something else, but I'll include the bag here. I'll try to put something in there. So that's the Nikon Motor Drive MD-4. This is the Nikon MBD 100, 50 bucks. It's not in the best condition, and I honestly don't know how many people are using. I think this is for a D100. It took some lithium and some batteries. Doesn't come with batteries. But I think I saw when I Googled it, this is the Nikon MBD 200. Somebody posted a video in 2024 about is the Nikon D100 still worth using in 2024. I didn't see the video, but maybe just for somebody who wants to start in photography and just focus on photography, maybe just like the mental aspect of focusing on photography only. Let me zoom out a little bit here. So this is the Nikon MSD. I put a question mark battery. This is, I guess, for AA's, maybe for an MD100 and D200, not really sure. I think that's 15. Nikon MSD 100, this is 20. I've seen it listed for 20, so I put it 20. Again, I don't know. It's something even somebody's willing to buy and use for any Nikon. This is the Nikon MC-20. Again, haven't tested this out. It's got a little Velcro. I guess my grandfather stuck it to the side of a tripod, I think. That's 20. This is 15. This is like an old flash unit for one of the Fs. Foot and this little dial here. You know, they always say things back in the day were made higher quality, like washing machines. I think that's the best example. I've heard so many times washing machines are made better. Older you go. With cameras, it's a little different because it is, you could say, higher quality, but I've seen cameras, new film cameras listed, and then with digital, everybody's using digital anyway. So I have a feeling this is not necessarily for anybody to use, maybe just collect in bulk somehow, or even resell. So this will, again, will be all in an auction. So what's this? This is the Nikon F90, or N90 focusing screen. I mean, I've never opened this. I don't know how many times my grandfather used this. This is the first time I'm actually opening it, or attempting to. Yeah, so I'm not gonna even touch that. This looks like it's in great condition. That's that. This is eyepiece correction lens for the Nikon F30. Looks in great condition. I never opened it. I don't know how many times my grandfather used it. Doesn't have a lens. It's just an O-ring here. So I guess it's 50. I guess I've seen it listed for 50, which makes, I have a feeling, I guess maybe then I would say any of these are all worth 50 bucks individually, but he had them in there. I saw this listed for 50 when I did a reverse image search, so I'll just keep it the way it is. This is the accessory shoe. I guess it was $8.95 back then. I'm just listing for 10. A focusing screen F3 looks same as this. I don't know why this one's 25. When I searched it compared to this one, 100 bucks. Or maybe that could just be $1. I don't know. But I think I saw this for around 50, 70, 80. Yes, these. haven't really. I've never used any of this, honestly. And this is the first time I'm opening this, so I'm not gonna really absolutely open all of this because I'm worried about. Looks like there's 2 of them in here. So yeah, you get 2 for the price of 1. 50 bucks. This is the AS5. Another 50 bucks. Flash unit coupler. Looks in pretty good condition. Nikon DL1. I actually didn't even look into what the point of this is. I mean, it's like, it looks like a little flash adapter there. This is the Nikon AS8. Looks pretty good. Good condition. Again, I haven't tested this. I guess that locks to there. It's a pretty cool little locking thing. I think I like this locking thing. I've used a Nikon D750, D500 my grandfather had, and the modern flashes, they lock, and then you have this little like booper, and you just kind of boom. And I mean, you know, it's strong enough. You shake the camera, it's strong enough. But I mean, if you really shake it, I have a feeling compared to this, if you get bumped or something, I mean, even if it falls, let's say in the grass or something, this is probably stronger. But yeah, so that's this section here. Hot shoe. I don't know if I showed this. These are all the I guess eyepiece lens correction that were loose. Here's some. What's this called? This is the. Not sure what that's called. That doesn't have any name. This is the DK6. I should bring it in closer. DK6. This is for Minolta. I tried finding where that would go on there, but not really sure. This is the Wine Slave. You put it, I guess, in an outlet, and it relays the signal to another flash unit. I guess same thing as I think the idea as the Commander Nikon flash system setup. Okay, so here's where I think this is the most valuable. It still works. So this is the Minolta. There we go. I put a fresh battery just recently, so it's hasn't been in there and corroded at all. Show you. I'll turn this off. Yeah, this is a brand new battery. There's looks clean. There wasn't a battery in when I opened it up. It's good. Turn it on. Works. It's good. So yeah, 250. That's what I've seen it listed for. I don't know. What this has to do with it. Let's see. But I'm gonna include this because it says Minolta. And that's basically it. So I'm still working out maybe what pricing strategy I'm going to be using, but as you can tell, basically I kind of just not necessarily want to get rid of it. My grandfather has a bunch of photos, darkroom negatives and prints. I don't want to share on Facebook and sell those even, or just donate and then ask for some donations. So with this, these are kind of just laying around. but I don't know if I'll get into photography, film. I mean, I'm into photography, but I don't know if I'll get into film photography. But if you're interested, thank you for watching this video. I know it probably wasn't as thorough as it may have should have been in some cases. Oh, I forgot some of these little things. You know, the little adapter. This is a Leica. Let's see what that says. Leica made in Germany. Really to the light. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Again, I don't know exactly what some of these things are. Here's a little booper, Nikon booper. So yeah, again, this is all gonna be in one listing. And if you have an interest of something specific, let me know. It's got to be like over $50 for me to go and make a separate listing and then ship it out. So thank you for watching.